Have you ever needed a full list of every link inside a Word document? Not just website links, but internal hyperlinks, cross-references, bookmarks? And then you realize there's no Export Links button in Word. And if your document is long, this becomes a serious problem. Before solving this, let's clarify something important. Word contains three main types of links. First, external hyperlinks. These link to websites, files, SharePoint, email addresses, anything outside the document. Second, internal hyperlinks. These jump to bookmarks or headings inside the same document. Third, cross-references. These are dynamic fields. They reference headings, figures, or numbered items and update automatically. They all look similar, but they are stored differently, and Word does not give you one consolidated overview of them. You can press Alt plus F9 to display field codes. Now you see hyperlink fields and ref fields. Hyperlink fields represent external or internal hyperlinks. Ref and page ref fields represent cross-references. First, open the Advanced Find dialog from the Home tab and enter Hyperlink. Click Reading Highlight and select Highlight All. To also highlight cross-references for exporting, type ref into the Find What field and choose to highlight it as well. To select them, close the dialog and press Ctrl while selecting the full part of the codes. Repeat for all highlighted codes. Then release Ctrl and press Ctrl plus C to copy all. In another document or Excel sheet, press Ctrl plus V or right-click and select Paste. In the original document, remember to press Alt plus F9 to switch back. If you only want to select external hyperlinks, type this expression into the Find What dialog. Enable wildcards, then click Main Document in the Find In menu. All external hyperlinks are selected for you now, so you just have to right-click any selected text and choose Copy. This works, but it's technical, it's messy, it's hard to extract, and you still can't export them easily. It's important to understand that Word stores hyperlinks and cross-references differently, which means they must be collected differently. Word has a hyperlinks collection. That's the document.hyperlinks object. This includes clickable hyperlinks to websites, files, email addresses, and many internal jumps to bookmarks or subaddresses. But cross-references are not part of that collection. Cross-references are stored as fields, typically ref, page ref, note ref, and sometimes even hyperlink fields. They look similar in the document, but technically they are completely different objects inside Word. That's why you can't rely on just one method to extract them. To properly export everything, you need to run a VBA macro that loops through both the hyperlinks collection and the document's fields, and collects them separately. You can find a VBA macro script in the description of the video. In a nutshell, enable the Developer tab and click Macros. Name it without spaces, and in the dialog that pops up, paste the code from the video description. Run it using the green arrow on the top and hope that your environment meets all requirements. Many companies block macros. It requires technical knowledge, it's not scalable, and it's very hard on your computer. So yes, there is a native solution, but it's incomplete and risky in corporate environments. This is exactly why we built export links to Excel in OnStyle. After installing the add-in, open the OnStyle tab, click Export, then select Export Links to Excel. With one click, OnStyle scans the entire document, detects external hyperlinks, detects internal hyperlinks, detects cross-references, identifies their targets, and exports everything into Excel. It presents information about the links in columns with the following headers. ID represents the identifier of the link. Page indicates page number on which it is located. Display text illustrates its representation in the document. Link refers to the actual link. And finally, type defines the type of link. The sheet contains all this data in two different tabs: cross-references and hyperlinks. Save time when authoring documents with OnStyle's 150 auto checks and fixes. Visit OnStyle's website and try it for free now.